I have lived in 5 different countries by the age of 33, so let me tell you how that happened and why whilst I pickle an onion in my dorm room. I am originally from Latvia, where I was born and raised up until I turned 19 years old. For anyone who might not know, Latvia is a very small country in Northern Europe, and because it's a small country, very little opportunity to do anything with your life. So when I was 19 years old, I decided to move to the UK. By the way, I'm using this mandolin thing for the first time, and I'm either really bad at it, maybe it's not sharp enough, but I think I'm gonna use a knife. I knew someone who already lived in the UK, so it was slightly easier for me to move there. Around $100 in my pocket and to my name. The fact that I was able to stay with someone for a little while and they were also able to help me find a job was extremely helpful. I ended up getting my degree in public relations in the UK and then moving to London. Ended up having a huge burnout, hated my life and wanted to get out. Fast forward to me being 29 years old, I decided that I am going to move to Australia. Much better. I ended up landing in Brisbane, traveling all the way from Brisbane to Melbourne over a period of about 3 months. I realized, although I absolutely loved Australia, I just could not see myself living there long term. I decided that instead I'm going to move to Canada. I ended up landing in Vancouver and settling down in English Bay. I ended up being there for about a year and a half. By the way, I'm just using some regular white distilled vinegar. Ideally, if you're making this at home, you would want to use same measures of vinegar and water. Put that in a pot and then bring it to a boil and then pour over the onions. I don't have the luxury of doing that in my dorm, so I'm just gonna use hot water from the kettle and then just cold vinegar and mix that together. It's not perfect, but it still works. My visa for Canada was up. Really wanting to get my master's degree for a while, as well as kind of change careers. So I decided no better time than now. And as I have always been really fascinated with American culture, I decided that this would be the perfect time to combine the two things and get my master's degree as well as explore this country. So here I am. I've been here for about 4 months now. I am graduating in the spring. We'll be staying here for a while whilst I am able to get some practice on my student visa. Very excited to explore this country and visit all the beautiful places. I have no idea where I'm going to be after my visa is up here, and I'm always curious to see the world, so who knows. Pickled onions will marinate for a few hours and then they will be ready for consumption. If any of you watching this have also lived in different countries, I would love for you to let me know what countries in the comments. Bye!